You're frustrated, you're stuck. But the truth is, you are allowing this to happen. Let's fix it. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why this happens and how you can fix it today. Let's say that right now you are unhappy with something that is going on in your life. It doesn't have to be your business. Maybe it's your health, maybe it's your relationship, maybe it's something to do with your home, or maybe it is your business. But let's just say that you're unhappy with something, and the thing that is making you unhappy about it is not changing. So if you're watching this video right now, I'm going to take a guess and say that you are feeling stuck in some way in your business. Now, that might be your progress. That might be the amount of money that you're making. Maybe you're just not showing up. Maybe you just are procrastinating and not doing what you need to do to move the needle forwards in your business. Now, the reason why you are feeling stuck, but you're not doing anything about it, is because you are tolerating it. Now, what I mean by tolerating it is that humans have a great capacity to stay stuck in their misery. If you've ever got to the point where you felt like you've put on some weight and you want to lose it, it really has to get to a point where it is your highest point before you say, I can't put up with this anymore. I need to do something about it. And then you start doing something about losing weight. It's exactly the same in your business. You keep tolerating and tolerating and tolerating and tolerating a certain set of circumstances within your business. And unfortunately, until that situation becomes painful enough, you will continue to tolerate it. Humans have such a high capacity to tolerate things that we feel are painful and that make us unhappy. Why? Because it's comfortable in our comfort zone. Because even though being miserable about a situation that's going on, we don't do anything about it because we're comfortable in that misery. So how do we get out of it? How do we say, right, enough is enough. I'm not going to stay stuck in this situation anymore. It's hard, right? You can think it. You can think, yep, I'm going to do something about this. And you think, I've got my plan. When I wake up in the morning, and this is exactly what I'm going to do. And then you wake up, the morning comes, and you just repeat the patterns. Nothing happens, you don't do anything. The thing is, you will only change when staying the same is no longer an option. Now, you might know someone, or it could be you right now, who has been complaining about a situation that they have been unhappy about for years. And you look at that person or yourself and you say, why don't you just change it? Instead of sitting there complaining about it day in, day out, why don't you do something to change it? But yet nothing happens. Nothing changes. You say you want success, but are you actually putting in the work? So many people start these online businesses. They say they want the success. They say they want the freedom that money allows them. But when it comes down to it, the initial sparkle of starting something new is a great motivator. But once that sparkle runs out, once that motivation runs out, what exactly makes you show up every day and do the work, even when it doesn't feel comfortable? If you are feeling comfortable in this situation that you don't like, that's the trap. That's where you stay stuck. You are stuck in this trap of being comfortable. So the thing about humans is we have two kinds of motivation. One is pain. So when something gets really painful, then we start taking action. We start doing something to change that situation. And that, for most of us, is the thing that gets us moving. That's the thing that gets us taking action to change a situation that we're unhappy with. The pain has to become immense. And I'm sure if you look at yourself or the people that you know around you, you will see that there are so many people out there that are stuck in a situation, and until it becomes too painful to ignore, they won't do anything about it. They will just stay stuck in the situation. Now, the flip side of that coin is the other way to motivate ourselves is to move towards a goal. So instead of having, it's a bit like the carrot and the stick. The stick is the pain. So if you get hit by a stick, you're going to move to get away from the pain. The other way, you've got a carrot That's the thing that you want, so you move towards it. Both ways, you are moving in the same direction. But one is driving you to move with pain, the other is driving you to move with reward. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I prefer to move with reward rather than pain. So I wonder, what choice are you going to start making from today? Are you going to choose pain, or are you going to choose reward to help you move forwards? If you're watching this and realize that you've been tolerating slow progress in your business, this is your wake-up call. The good news, you don't have to stay stuck. I'm running a free 3-day passive income kickstart challenge to help you finally start selling your digital products and make your first sale in your online income. No more wasting months overthinking it. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. The link is in the description. And trust me, you do not want to miss this. I want you to think about a time in your life where you finally took action. What was it that caused you to start taking that action? I really want you to have a think about this. What was it that caused you to start taking action on that situation? And what if you didn't have to wait for the pain that caused you to move, but actually you created that urgency to move within yourself? So let's look at some of the ways that you can start changing this for yourself so that you no longer stay stuck. Now, you can create your own consequences for inaction. Sometimes I think that actually, because we're setting these on ourselves, we don't have a boss that's going to come down on us if we don't perform, if we don't do our jobs well, if we don't show up in our business and do what we need to do. We have nobody to tell us apart from ourselves, and we're quite easy to ignore. Maybe you set yourself a deadline. Say, I'm going to do this thing by this date, and you hold yourself accountable. Now, again, I wouldn't give myself consequences for that, but what I would do is I would give myself a reward. If it's a big goal that I'm working towards, I will set aside, I will decide what that goal is, and then I will decide what the reward is that I'm going to give myself for reaching that goal. It's a bit like when you book a holiday months in advance and you have it to look forward to as the months go by. You have this thing coming up that you are so looking forward to, and you just think, oh, I just need to go a bit longer and then I'm going to have that holiday. Is exactly the same concept. Set yourself a reward for reaching that goal, and then you've got something to look forward to when you hit it. Now, the thing about success is a decision. It's a decision to show up. It's a decision to take action. It's a decision to be successful. And I wonder, what decision are you making today? Are you deciding to be successful in your business? Or are you deciding to leave it for another day? Are you deciding to say, oh, you know what? I'll just binge Netflix today. I'll just do that thing tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. Either way, you're making a decision. Either you're deciding not to take the action, or you're deciding to take the action, or you're deciding not to decide, which of course is a decision. So either way, in any of these ways, you are deciding something. If you really want to stop being stuck and to start making progress in your business, you need to start making the right decisions. So I'm going to go ahead. I think that you know what it is that you are stuck on. You know what you have been tolerating that is keeping you stuck. Now it's time to do something about it. The biggest difference between those who succeed and those who stay stuck, they take action before it is too late. Now that you know why you've been tolerating slow results, it's time to take action. If you're serious about building passive income and finally selling your first digital product, join my free 3-day passive income kickstart challenge. In just 3 days, I will show you exactly step by step how to make your first money online, even if you're starting from scratch. Click the link in the description, sign up now, and let's make it happen. Now you know how to break free from this mindset. Check out my other videos and get that help today so you can start getting results. I'll see you in the next video.